All right. We're in here. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jake. Hello, Redria. That is a fantastic emote. PD Piranha is underrated, in my opinion. But welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Breath of the Wild, in which we are going to lament the loss of our last Breath of the Wild VOD. Actually, not the last, the one from 2 weeks ago. I forgot that Hey, Trip, welcome in, welcome in. I forgot to say, honestly, what I should do is, as soon as, I finish streaming, I should just, save the VOD right there and then, but I don't, for whatever reason. But, that's not any of y'all's problem. That's my problem. But welcome in, welcome in. If there are any fathers watching, or father figures, happy Father's Day. That includes, if you're a mother, or you are non-binary, but you take on a parental role. We're celebrating you today as well. I'm probably going to be talking about my dad a fair bit today, so buckle up for that. But in the meantime, let's fire this game up, shall we? If I can get my controller together. I don't have enough space on my computer to record while I stream. So, yeah, you're often out of computer space. Yeah, so I don't have enough. Honestly, what I should do is just as soon as I go raid somebody, I should just go over to the video producer and just save the VOD right then, right? Make it a highlight. But one of these days I'll learn. I haven't lost a single VOD for Super Mario RPG, which makes me feel good. You're the opposite of a parental figure. That's fair enough. I'm a parent to everyone. I'm also not a daddy. Got no game. Your 12-hour stream VOD was 45 gigs. Oof. Man, oh man, that's giant. Man. Oh, also, for those of you who might be wondering, the person at the door was just the people who live upstairs asking if we had any mice down here, and we don't, so. You're the mom friend, does that count? Of course it does. Of course it does. You started a new playthrough of this on Friday? Ooh, nice, nice. I will have to check that out. Okay, so let's get down to business. Oh, I should probably start the Elgato. Hey, Toxic, welcome in. How are you? Oh my goodness. Once again, seeing how the sausage is made, because I couldn't get this set up beforehand. There we go. They wanted your mice? Weird. Yes, they're making a recipe for soup. They needed some mice. Well, I've only got a day left to try this, so okay, I should probably do that today. Okay, all right, let's get into Breath of the Wild, shall we? Oh yeah, Yoshi's my boy. Yoshi's my boy. Get out of here. Jake, you know what to do. Sergio, get out of here now. Thank you, sir. Also, yeah, I forgot to change the question of the day again, but what's your favorite instrument? Piano? Nice, nice. The piano is fantastic. We want to play in normal mode. Sergio, I would like to buy 1 fame and 2 fortune, please. Yes. Okay, let's cut this music out. Because it is time. It is time to play. My favorite, and Jake knows this very well, my favorite ukulele is a really fun time. Fair. My favorite instrument is the bass. Because R&B music and funk music, has a lot of bass in it. You play flute, trombone, piano, now kalimba. Kalimba is also very good. Your second favorite is probably the cello. Nice, nice. Okay, we have 9 shrines left, y'all. 8 after we finish this one. Oh, 2 bombs. Excellent. I like this one. Flute is very pretty. I'm out of practice with the piano. Fair. Fair. This is a pretty easy shrine. Very kind of straightforward. There's a little bit of puzzling going on, but not anything too egregious. Is the human voice an instrument? I mean, you could make an argument that it is. You can make an argument that it is. Lurk to make lunch? Oh, well, I hope you have a fantastic lunch, Jake. And we look forward to seeing you back here. If you so choose. You don't have to. But I always feel like somebody's watching me. Thank you for the lurk, Jake. I appreciate it. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes, mayo is an instrument if you try hard enough. There we go. What will happen if Sergio comes back? We'll have to. I'll have to swing the band hammer myself. Yeah, Sergio will get bonked. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That is not the button I meant to press. Actually, let's lay this bomb down first. Because that's just going to sail. Yeah. And now we will... Mayonnaise is the best instrument. Did that actually get up there? I think it did. Excellent. And now we just wait for the other bomb to get flung across. And we'll hit it again. Piano concerto and mayonnaise is spectacular. Gravy is also god tier. So yeah, very, very easy shrine. Just gonna come back here. There we go. But yeah, some of you, like I said, I'm gonna talk about my dad probably quite a bit today, because it is Father's Day. And my father is an instrumental part of who I am as a person. Pharrell cheese is also solid. Yes. Some of you had the privilege of meeting my dad, well, by proxy. You heard his voice during the one stream that I did with him playing Tecmo Super Bowl way back when. It's where he earned the nickname Soul Dad and gave Jake his nickname Jake inadvertently. All right. What shrines are we missing? Did we ever get this one down here? Also, hold on. Have we never climbed Hateno Tower? I don't think we have. Okay. Let's Soul Daddy. No, not today. Because one of the downsides of living where I do now is I'm 4 hours away from my dad. So today we're going to my girlfriend's parents' house for Father's Day at her parents' place. But I am going to call my dad probably after stream. Wish him a happy Father's Day. Let's see. I'll be right back, everybody. I think How many hours if I go by Dragon Boat? Well, probably more than it takes to drive. Like probably a good like 15 or 16. Um, I'm hearing a weird noise out there, so I'll be right back. I just want to make sure that nothing's blowing up. Enjoy the map screen that's not filled out. This will only take a second. I was correct. FBI, open up. Oh God. Um, but no, I was right. My toilet was running, so I had to fix that up. Um, okay, let's uh, let's take a look here. See what I'm missing. But yeah, we haven't actually while we're doing that. In the meantime, let's actually go here, and we'll go to Ateno Tower because we haven't climbed Ateno Tower yet, which is just mind-boggling. But yeah, there are 8 shrines left, and I just want to see which ones we might be missing. Okay, so let's go climb this tower. Because I think this might be... No, I don't think we've climbed Wasteland Tower either. There's a couple of towers that we need to do. There's a bunch of stuff we still need to do in this game. But that will come in due time. We've got loads of time to finish this game off. Okay, we got our bombs ready. Okay. Okay. My square bomb was not ready to be deployed. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Just straight trash. Would you deploy, please? Thank you. Again, straight trash. I don't know what has been going on lately, but I have not been able to hit these really? I haven't been able to hit these. I'm in a slump. It's like I got the yips or something. What is in here? I don't think I've been here before. Ooh, 10 arrows. Nice. I'll take those. Oh, this is that target practice place that's overrun with enemies. Okay. Well, we don't need to mess with this. The climbing stuff is so good. Ah, you're so quick. You're like a rabbit. But apparently not quick enough because I want to get up here. All right. Oh, get out of here. I will take your stuff though. Oh, just a buck hoblin horn? Okay. All right. Sure. Interesting. Well, I need to get more fire arrows. My goodness. Come on, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Ooh, there's a... Really? I'm not dealing with you right now. I've never actually watched this burn, so... Where are you? Oh, that was a waste of an arrow. Okay, you know what, dude? I don't have time for you. Here. I'll take your rupees. Oh, five, 5 rupees. How generous. Well, thanks to that, dude, we missed this fire climbing up this tower, which is what I kind of wanted to see. But whatever. I bought my dad a balloon for Father's Day. It was at home for all of 2 minutes before my cat grabbed it, ran off, and killed the string. Well, the cat's just doing its duty, you know. It's very important. Very important. That's cute, though. So, yeah, oh, yes, I was going to tell some stories about my dad. So, um, I do have sort of the same name as my dad. We have different middle names, but we have the same first name. Um, Obviously, the same last name. Um, Growing up, a lot of people, he's a little agent of chaos. Fair, fair. Growing up, a lot of people said that I looked exactly like my dad when my dad was a kid. And I've seen pictures of my dad when he was a kid, and it was true. Like we were like splitting image. Um, you know, it was a it's kind of cool to look back on now. Like because I looked exactly like him. Okay, what am I missing here? Bear with me. I'm just looking at a tiny little map of all the shrines. See what we might have missed, which is hard to see when you don't actually have any of the names or anything. But we will figure it out. Um, so I think we've gotten all of these ones up here. Pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, and I think we've gotten all the ones in Central Hyrule. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. My dad absolutely like. I don't know if he has like a straight up favorite video game, but if he does, that game is undoubtedly, undoubtedly Star Fox. Star Fox 64. Absolutely loves that game. He destroyed that game. Like he got so good at it. Um, there's a video I took actually when me and my girlfriend went down for Christmas, where I was showing him that you could play it on the Switch, and he was like, he was actually kind of trolling me a bit because I'm not nearly as good at Star Fox as my dad is, and yeah, he was kind of trolling, which was kind of funny. Uh, Sitting there being like, "Oh, you know what? Like you should have this done already. You know, you should have this many enemies beaten by this time." And it's like, okay, would you come on? You know I'm not as good at this game as you are. So I just saw that for some reason we never got this shrine, which I thought for certain we did, but I guess we didn't. Oh, I should probably put on warm clothes, shouldn't I? I should also probably heal because that's going to get annoying. So let's get some food. We'll just eat those. That'll work. Mm-hmm. There's a shrine nearby. Okay. So yeah, I thought for sure I had gotten this one, but apparently not. So, we'll do it now. So you see those lights down there? Oh, we're going to come over here first. We're just going to come over here first. This is going to be very hard to do when it's snowing. Well, not very hard, but harder to do when it's snowing. But you'll notice these docks here. And there's a little thing there. And you'll see there's a shrine in there, but we can't actually squeeze through. I'm sure Link could turn sideways and get in there, but he's choosing not to for some reason. He could very easily do that. So, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to ride all of these, okay. You're supposed to ride this over here. And you'll notice that there's a pile of rocks over here. Which leads to another one. Which, you take this over here. There's another pile of rocks that you can blow up and get another stream of air. And then there's one over here. If we blow that up, there's another airstream. Then if we ride this up, this is how you're supposed to get to here. That's how that little puzzle is done, which I really like. Like, this is really clever to me. And then you just come through here, you fight the airstream a little. And then you swim through here, which this water must be freezing, but whatever. You would think this water would be freezing. And then, yeah, you're faced with these dudes. Ah. Back here, Choo Choo Jelly. Thank you. And yeah, here we are at the shrine. And just to prove it, there's the little crack where we just were. So we'll come up here. And after this shrine, we got 7 to go. But yeah, there's a lot of people, including a lot of people who have my complexion. There's a lot of people who steady thy heart. Which one is this? Oh, it's this one. Yes. There's a lot of people who aren't fortunate enough to have like a father figure who's present in their lives. And I've said on this channel, oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I got overzealous. I've said many times on this channel that when my parents were discussing having children, my dad and my mom too, but my dad made it a point that he was going to, in a way, break what is seen a lot as a generational curse, right? Which is there's a lot of men, um, and especially men in the black community, who are taught not to show any emotion, right? And outwardly not to outwardly state their affection for things, right? Including their children. It's unfortunately in a lot of cultures it's seen as weak for men to express such things. But my dad, how did you not die? Now you're dead. Okay. Um, but my dad made it a point, um, when discussing like raising kids with my mom, that his kids were never going to know that we're never going to question whether or not he loved us, right? Which I always count my blessings on that, because that doesn't happen for everyone, right? Um, and it was a very, very big thing for my dad, that he was always going to express how much he loved us and how proud of us he was. Um, this shrine is neat, yeah, yeah. And thank you, Reggie. Yeah, yeah. It's something that I always said that like if I ever had kids, I would be the same way. Like nobody. I try to make sure that people in my life know how much I care about them and how much I love them. Saying those words, right? Like I remember when Zell did this, and that just absolutely freaked him out. It was so good, it's so funny. Um. Anyway. Um. I'm glad we can slowly work away at unraveling toxic masculinity too. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Because like there's no need for it. It's useless, right? Um. My dad. He's just a good dude. You know. Growing up, I used to have issues saying "I love you" to my family. Probably an edgy teen thing. That's fair. That's fair. I noticed though, like, well, I don't know if a lot of families have a problem. I just know that some family dynamics are different. Like I've encountered a lot of families where they don't say that to each other at all. Um, but they're a very healthy family unit. They just have other ways of expressing that love, right? Yo, run away. Um, is there another one coming? Yeah, there is. Well, that didn't work. The last time I did this, I caught that. Whew. I managed to actually catch it. It didn't work that time. Well, let's try it again. We've got nothing to lose except our lives. Hey, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Right, the words aren't the only way to show it. I agree. You have to tell the people that you're happy they're in your life. Yeah, yeah. Um, and there are other ways of expressing that, obviously, right? But you can also sometimes tell when, like, even like the actions kind of ring hollow. Like it's not. Like there's not actual love. I've encountered that a couple of times in households, and it's not that great. Obviously, but I was always appreciative of my parents for always like we probably some might argue that we overdid it, and it's like nah, obviously we didn't overdo it, but you know, we would always say I love you to each other. My siblings and I wouldn't always. It was usually my parents, like saying it to my parents. My siblings and I have gotten much better at saying it to each other. Unfortunately, the catalyst for that was my mom dying, but we all got kind of closer in that way. Um, where it's like, we realize that we got a very finite time together, and we should probably express how we feel about each other. Um, so but my parents and my dad laid the groundwork for that. Um, you know, because he didn't get a lot of that when he was growing up. There wasn't a whole lot of outward shows of affection within his household growing up, right? So he wanted to make sure that that wasn't passed on, um, which again I'm extremely appreciative of. Okay, let's see what else I'm missing. Let's go over to our map. Okay. Oh, we have climbed Ridgeland Tower. Wasteland Tower, that's the one we haven't climbed, which is over here somewhere. Okay. Let's see. One, two. Ooh, you know what? You know what? We haven't been over here yet. At least I don't think. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. Because I don't think we've been here yet. We're slowly narrowing down these shrines. If I'm right, we'll be down to 6. 6 left. When we get down to 5, I'm actually going to pin them on the map, so that we can get to them a little more expeditiously. But oh, we're all the way over here. That's not where I wanted to be. Oh well. But yeah, my dad has had to deal with quite a few things in his like right now he's got peripheral vascular disease, which is like basically a hardening of the arteries and veins, and it started in his legs, and that was because, well, we think that a lot of his uncles may have had it, but they just didn't know it. Um, because it usually manifests in like when you're elderly, when you're in your 70s, like 60s and 70s, right? My dad started manifesting, like it started when he was in his 40s, um, and a big reason why that happened was because when he was in his 20s, my dad was involved in an accident at work in which he worked for, I think it was like a moving company or something like that, right? And he was loading a truck, and there was one dude uh, who was not skilled at moving trucks at all, and he my dad just texted me actually. I sent him some pictures because we went to the Toronto Zoo yesterday, um, and I took some pictures of some gorillas, and he just confirmed what I thought, that gorillas are his favorite, which is funny because I don't really like primates. They freak me out. I don't like them. But silverback gorillas are my dad's favorites, I guess, and I had a feeling they were. Um, but yeah, um, so my dad was at work. There it is. Can't believe I haven't gotten this one. This is one of the first ones I got on my first playthrough. Um, so my dad was on the back of this work truck. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm just gonna keep rushing you because you keep disappearing because you're chicken. There we go. Yeah, so my dad was working for this company, and there was a person who was not skilled at driving box trucks, right? And my dad told him, like, don't back up this truck, because my dad was on the back of another truck, like loading it. So my dad closes the door on this truck, and the other dude decided to back up anyway. Ooh, this one. I forgot about this one. And in doing so, basically crushed my dad in between the two trucks. And as a result, um, I can just use regular arrows for this, right? Um, as a result, we didn't know it at the time, but that kind of kick-started the whole thing with his the peripheral vascular disease. We think, of course, we didn't. He didn't know it at the time, and like I I don't think I was born either. I had just been born, or like I wasn't born yet. Anyway, I can't exactly remember the timeline. Um, but he was very close to having his legs amputated. In fact, very, very close to having his legs amputated. Okay, you can come down now. Thank you. Oops. Yo, Alexander, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, no, everything's good. I'm just telling some stories about my dad. Um, I just remember what we got to do. Got to toss that in there. There we go. And while this story's not the most fun story in the world, uh, it's it's coming to a happier ending. You know, there's a point to it. Come on, that's bunk. Okay. Um, there we go. That's better. Whew, I almost fell there. Anyway, so basically, this is probably too much information, but my dad's kneecap was basically like forced up like to where his hip was, right? That's the force with which he was crushed. He came very close to losing his legs, um, and by some miracle, there was a surgeon that just so happened to be at the hospital my dad was at, who like specialized in that kind of like surgery that my dad would need to like save his legs. So my dad's legs were saved, thankfully. Um, this is all to say that my dad is probably, and I know a lot of people say this about people they know, um, but it's true for me. My dad is like the toughest person that I've ever met. Um, and I've mentioned before, my dad is not a yeller. My parents didn't yell, right? Hey, Alexander, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Um, so my dad, if there's one thing that my dad is not a complainer, right? My dad is not a complainer. Um, and that's not to say that he just like bottles stuff up inside and like lets it fester, right? He has healthy ways of dealing with the things that go wrong with his life. You know, uh, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. But my dad is very steadfast whenever like bad things happen within his life. Um, it's funny. I am a complainer by nature, even if I'm not that deeply affected by something. I mean, that's fair. That's just how some people are. I'm more like my dad, where I won't. I tend not to complain about things. I just kind of like deal with it internally. Um, it's kind of funny. My girlfriend and I were talking about the ways that we deal with things, and this isn't just having to do with like complaints and stuff. But my girlfriend is very much she will talk everything out. Like if she's got a like decision to make, and it's because her parents are like that, right? Like they will. discuss things, like all the options before a decision is made. Whereas me, I usually kind of come to my own conclusion uh, when I'm making a decision. Obviously, when it's just decisions like involving myself. If there are other people involved, then we'll discuss it, right? Um, but like with stuff with myself, like I'll usually like just decide, and then I'll tell people the decision, and then if they've got something to weigh in on, then I'll take that into consideration afterwards, right? Um, but usually, like I do all that thinking like in my head, right? All the thinking about all the variables and all that stuff. I do that in my head, and then and then I make a decision. Um, but like my parents never, my dad never outwardly said like, oh, you shouldn't complain or anything like that. Like it wasn't a situation like that. It's just I guess I kind of like followed his lead by example, where it's like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to deal with this. Yeah, writing and verbally expressing to others is a necessity for me. Fair, fair. My dad's a goofball who came from poverty and an absent father himself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One thing too, actually, it's funny you say poverty, because my dad, growing up, like his family didn't have a lot of money. We, my parents, like my mom worked three jobs. My dad had like a steady full-time job, for a long time, um, until they tried to force him out. And I'll might tell that story later. But needless to say, like it's funny, we didn't have a whole lot of money, but my parents never let it show. Like we didn't want for anything when we were kids. Like sometimes, like we wouldn't be able to go on certain field trips because it would just be too expensive, right? Um, but outside of that, like my parents sacrificed a lot of stuff for themselves, in order to get stuff for us, right? Um, and we never took that for granted. Um, and it kind of showed. I remember one year my dad got really really sick from he was a he was a social worker, and he went into someone's house, and he actually ended up getting like really really sick from something that was in this person's house. um and he a I remember that year because he was out of work for a while, um trying to recover, and he did make a full recovery. But my parents were like, we might not be able to do like a whole lot of Christmas gifts this year. And um, we were all like, well, that's perfectly fine, because that's not what Christmas was for us, right? And that came from my parents, right? That wasn't just us being, you know, good kids. Like that kind of perspective was given to us by our parents, right? Um, which again, I'm very thankful for that. Um, Now he likes to be goofy and buy himself literally an endless supply of candy. I mean, why not? Why not? I feel that. Oh, we've been up here already. Okay, so we've got six shrines left. Where are they? Let's let's go back to our. My parents were upfront about that kind of thing too. I think that kind of honesty is important. Yeah, yeah. Same here. Same here. Um. So yeah, my dad. Like growing up, like they didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have a whole lot of money. Um. But we made do, and never made it feel like we never felt like we were poor or anything like that, which is a testament to the way that they raised us, right? um, there was going to be a point to what I said, but I've oh yeah, so along those lines, so my dad, in addition to the other jobs that he's had, um, he's also a certified personal trainer. Like a lot of the training that I do in the gym is from my dad. Like he'll send me like little workouts that I can do. He'll send like plans that I can go through. Give me tips. Like I'll send him like videos of myself working out, and he'll you know critique my form and all that kind of stuff. Right. Um, so very 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 cool that I have that kind of resource. Um, but one thing that he had to do is he had to have a lot of ingenuity when he got his own workout equipment at home, right? Because workout equipment is very expensive. So like my dad really liked in addition to squats and all that, like he really liked getting he really liked leg press machines, right? Couldn't afford a leg press machine, so what he got was he got uh a secondhand rower, right? Like an old rowing machine. He took the the rowers off, right? And then he kind of mounted a bar on there, um, and then like secured it and like put like a footrest on it as well, like mounted like a piece of wood on it, um, and you could put weights on either side. And if you laid on the ground on an incline and you put like a cinder block and then like a top of a bench, like he for some reason he had like just the top of a workout bench, right? Not the rest of the bench, just the top, right? Like the pad. You put the pad on that, you lay down on the ground, and now you've got a leg press, right? And you put another cinder block under there to make sure that like if you drop it, like the cinder block, it'll hit the cinder block before it crushes you, right? So just like coming up with different ways and different stuff to like work us out. It was just oh, I dropped something up there. Very, very, very ingenious stuff that he came up with. He had a makeshift like those like where they like tie like the parachute to you, or like you've got like a running sled where you like put weights on the sled and then you run with it. My dad invented one of those with with a swing actually. He like attached like a swing from a swing set to I forget what it was that he put the weights in, but it might have been like an old like car seat or something like that. And it worked just as well. Sometimes you had to hold on to the swing, make sure it didn't like fall, but it worked just as well. It's I'd like to think that I got some of that ingenuity from him. Um, I'm not sure that I got quite to that level, but um, instead of looking at my phone, I'm just going to use my computer. It'll probably be easier. Breath of the Wild shrine map. Because, yeah, there are 6 shrines left, and I'm not going to lie, I don't really know where the locations of all these shrines are off the top of my head. So we're just going to. This might be cheating, but you know what? There's other stuff in this game that I want to move on to, so we're just gonna do this. Okay, so there's Dueling Peaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be 9 shrines in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, are we missing one in here? Oh no, we're not. We're not. Wait. I think we might be. We are. I can't believe I haven't done this one yet. Okay. We found one, everybody. We found one. Nah, it's valid. I'm not looking up how to solve it. Oh yeah, no, I don't need to look up how to solve the shrines. I've solved these shrines enough. Um, you're looking at a Korok map, so you don't. Fair, fair. Well, I'm glad you think it's valid. Yeah, I think it's valid too. Um, like there's 120 of these things. I'm not going to know the location. I'm not a speed runner doing a 100% run or anything, or a 100% shrine run. So I don't remember where all of these things are. But yeah, I'm not looking up the solutions to the shrines. That's for sure. Okay, now, chat, should I. Here's a question for y'all. Should I do this maze. Yeah, there it is. Should I do this maze the right way? Or should I make this lady angry? I'm leaning one way. Just because it's really, really funny. But tell me what you think. Because basically there's a maze of flowers that you have to run through or walk through or whatever you want to do. And if you touch a flower, the lady that's on this island gets very angry. But it escalates how angry she gets. So do we want to like completely piss her off, or do we want to do it right? Look, aren't they lovely? I wanted to see how the shrine would look with the flowers around, and it's wonderful. Please feel free to take a closer look. Just don't step on them. Yeah. Well, we'll step on it once, just to show you. No, you must not hurt the flowers. They are screaming out in pain. Kind of like grass. Like the smell of grass is like a distress signal that the grass sends out because it's being cut. You work so hard. I work so hard to plant them. All right. Well, we'll come in here and... Oh, come on. Like, I just hit something. Like, goodness. How many times do I have to say it? Please treat the flowers with care. They're living things, you know. Well, I'm sorry. I had to attack that guy. I'm sorry that your flowers got in the way. Fine, I'll just run around. Ooh. I don't want to take that path. A very narrow path, but we'll deal with it. Oh, come on. Oh, well, we're gonna get it anyway. So many times. I've lost count of how many times I've told you. It's just so many now. It's 3. This is the 3rd time. How do you not understand? Why don't you get it? Oh my goodness. Ma'am? You'll make me understand. Oh, so good. So good. So I'm pretty sure you can do that as many times as you want. Yeah. Ah, it's so funny. I love it. Okay, we'll do this the right way now. So as not to piss her off further. But that last time, like like literally my baby toe touched this flower. There we go. Easy. So I remember one year, for Mother's Day, my dad had this idea of like we had like a little like table for outside, right? Um, ooh, this one. Yeah, this is like an early shrine. I forgot about this one. Well, get out of the water, Link. Thank you. Um, like just a little like side table that you could put outside in your garden. Um, you know. And my dad had the idea of I'm pretty sure it was my dad who had the idea first. Either way, um, had the idea of basically I'm just gonna bomb that with a bomb arrow, I think. I've got enough of them. Yeah, there we go. Instead of using Cryonis to like blow up one of those barrels or whatever. Um, my dad had the idea of getting a whole bunch of stuff from my mom, mostly from the dollar store, but my mom loved dollar store stuff. Like getting a bunch of stuff for her that she would like little knickknacks and stuff from the garden, just stuff that she would really like, and put it on this table for Mother's Day. And I think we also did the same. Well, not I think. I know we did the same thing for my dad. Um, we got a bunch of stuff that he would like, um, and put it on the table. Um, you know. That always sticks in my mind. That particular Father's Day, more so than the others for some reason. Okay, where's the other? Where's the other treasure chest? I missed it somehow. Oh my God, Link, get from under there. Thank you. Is it in here? Because we're definitely missing one. It's weird that this little alcove is here and there's nothing in it. Hmm. It's interesting that one of the early shrines would be one that's giving me trouble. Oh, yeah, there it is. Jeez. There you go. Okay, all that for an opal. Well, that's fine. There, now we've got all of them. Hey, Link. There you go. Ah, it's so nice doing this late in the game where you have enough stamina to actually fight this current. And just swim over. And we'll do Ring Around the Rosie like we usually do. And in we go. One fun story about my dad. Like I said earlier, he's a personal he does do personal training, and he would like help train me and all that kind of stuff. When I was living at home, he would train me all the time. Um, and like I said before, my dad is not a yeller, so you see people like personal trainers who like yell at people to like get them like fired up and motivated, right? My dad doesn't do that. My dad does that. That is not his style. My dad, I'll be doing like a rep to failure or something like that, right? And then my dad will be like, "Oh, I think you got one more," you know. And then like I'll do that, and he's like, "I think you got two more," you know. He kind of encourages you that way, very softly, very quietly, um, which I always found so funny. Because you're sitting here in pain, and then he's just like, "No, I think you got another one in you." And it's like, oh, "All right." Uh, but of course, like he'll never like take you to past where like where you're gonna hurt yourself, you know, which I also appreciate. Okay, so I think we got all the ones here. Yep, one, two, three, four. Ooh, actually, hold on. We didn't. There's one we need to get here. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna pin the ones that we need to get. So there's one like right here that we need to get. I know what that one is. Oh, not that. I want a pin. There we go. So we got that. That's one. Okay. So we got that one, that one, that one, this one, this one, this one. So we got all the ones here in Hateno. like near a Tenno Tower. Ooh, lake area. Let's see if we got all of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there are 6 here, right? Yeah, yeah. So we got all of those. We got all the central tower ones, or yeah, central Hyrule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there are 8. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. We got all the ones up here in up here, the Woodland Tower region. I keep saying Wasteland Tower. That's the Woodland Tower. The Wasteland Tower is all the way over at another spot, but we do need to climb that tower right here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I believe there are only 8 shrines here. Yep. Okay, Ridgeland Tower. Let's make sure we got all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay, Gerudo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Farron Tower. Why are we coming all the way back over here? Okay, whatever. That's fine. Farron Tower region. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yep. There's one here that we need to get. Okay. I don't know what that one is, but we need to get it. And we got those 2. And then we've got Eventide. Thankfully, we've got Eventide done. Oof. Actually, if I remember right, Eventide wasn't that terrible on our run on this one. 7, 8. So yeah, that's the 8 that are there. Akala. I'm pretty sure we got all the ones in Akala, but double check. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the spiral one. 6, 7, 8. I believe there's only 8 there. Yes. Okay. Hebra. This is the big one. But I think we've got all of them now. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. Okay, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 5, 6, 7. Right in the center. Yep. 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we're good. We're good. So the Heber Tower's done. The Heber region's done. Wasteland. Okay, here we go. I feel like I'm missing a couple here, but maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we got all of those. We got all of those. Okay, let's move up to Tabantha Tower. Sorry if this is boring, everybody, but I just want to... Oh, Shiano. Sorry, I didn't see it. Sorry, I was on a different screen. Welcome in. Isn't this Breath of the Wild? It is Breath of the Wild. I thought it was a space shooter game. Thanks, man. Thanks. I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, basically what I'm doing is we've got 6 shrines left, and there are 120 shrines in the base game, not counting the DLC. And I do not know the locations of all 120. We've got 6 left, so I'm just... Actually, we've got 5 left. So I'm just marking the last 5 on the map so that we're not searching forever. You know, because that can be fun, but also is a little bit boring. But thanks, man. Thanks. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Um, ooh. Okay, I hope that's I I don't know if that was Freedom NT or Fredo MNT, but thank you very much. Thank you very much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. We're one away from 200. That's incredible. And when we get to 200, I am going to do a charcoal drawing for the next stream, um, for the next art stream, which will be tomorrow. Uh, so I can't believe we're that close. All right. So apologies, everyone. I'm going to be on the second screen looking at the map, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there are only 6 here, and we got them all. Yeah. Okay, Eldon Tower. Maybe I'm missing some over here in the Eldon region. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Ooh, you know what? I'm missing one like right around here. So we will mark that on the map. There's one here. So yeah, 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm missing one here too. Man. I was really slacking up here apparently. Oh, I know what one that is. That one's a pain, but it's also kind of fun. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there should be 9 shrines up here, so we're missing the 2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but there is one more that we're missing. There is one more. Which one is it? Okay, let's go back to Dueling Peaks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There are 9 in here? Am I missing one? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's... Oh, there's one over here. Okay, we've got the locations of our final 5 shrines. And funnily enough, all of them are on the eastern part of the map. I don't know how that worked out, but oh, hello from Brazil. Well, thank you for coming in. Also, hello, Angel. How are you? How are you? Yeah, 200. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe it. But yes, hello, Fredo MNT or Freedom NT. Please feel free to tell me in the chat how to pronounce your name, or if there's a name that you prefer. Hello from Canada. That's what I like about Twitch. It's just people from all over the place, getting together. All right. What's the easiest way to get to this here? I think we'll start at the stable. How you doing, Angel? And also, how are you doing, Frito? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just telling today because it's Father's Day. I'm telling stories about my dad. Um, you know, and then after the stream, I'm gonna give him a call. Say Happy Father's Day in person because I'm not gonna be able to see him in person. Um, so I've just been telling stories about my dad through the day. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's sleepy, getting ready for the week. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I am sleepy as well, to be honest. So I feel that. I feel that. Where is my yellow? So there's the green one. Where's the yellow one? Ah, there it is. Okay. We will head over in that direction and pray to God that my boomy zoomies work. Please, just once. Thank you. My God. Hey, there it is. So we can get rid of this pin. I forgot about this one. I have no idea what's in it. I hope it's not a battle, because the battle ones are just kind of... I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad. But I remember on one of my playthroughs, I think it was my second one, I got like a string of like 6 of them in a row that were all like the battle shrines, the tests of strength, and it gets kind of monotonous over like, ooh, the power of fire. Nice. Okay. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could knock those things over. All right. If this is the one I think... Oh, it's not the one I thought it was. Get out of here. I ain't got time for your foolishness. I don't need a bomb arrow. I just need a regular one. Thank you. Yeah, I don't remember this shrine at all. Well, at least not yet. Like, it's not familiar to me yet. Oh. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, never mind. I remember it. Okay, so what do we want to do first? I know we could have just shot that arrow up here, but why not have some fun with it, you know? Um, so here's a like I've told some sad stories about my dad. I've told some happy stories. Here's a funny one. Here's a funny one. My dad absolutely cannot stand, and he's always been this way. He cannot stand having crumbs in the... I guess technically, yeah, the forest dweller bow is better, isn't it? We'll drop one of these. Yeah. He cannot stand when people leave crumbs in butter. We'll just knock all of these down for fun, because why not? It was always a big pet peeve of his whenever we would you know, have food or whatnot, and want to butter some toast, and then we'd leave crumbs in the butter. He was also always very particular, because there was a time where like I was working in a museum, and I didn't have a whole lot of dress clothes myself. Um, you get them, but you do it. Fair. It's never bothered me, actually. Like, crumbs in the butter doesn't bother me at all. I get why it bothers people, but it's never bothered me. Um, but my dad, another thing he's very particular about, like, I used to work at this museum, and I didn't have a lot of dress clothes, like dressy clothes, but my dad did, right? Because they would want me to kind of dress up, because I was like the front-facing employee at the like giving tours and all that kind of stuff at the museum. So they wanted me to look good. They wanted me to look sharp. So I would borrow my dad's clothes. My dad absolutely hated it whenever you would wash any of his stuff inside out. I shouldn't say hated, because he didn't hate it, but one of his pet peeves was uh, having to like clothes being washed inside out. Because I would just put the clothes in his hamper sometimes instead of just washing them myself. And he'd be like, "Why are my shirts inside out?" So I always found that funny. Um, you know, I'm a little more conscientious now. I was younger then, and was you know, I should have just done it the way he wanted them to, but I was like younger and was like, nah, I'm just gonna throw them in the hamper like this. Ooh, I need to take off some stuff. Oh, I can drop this. It can burn up on the ground. I also need to put on some fire gear. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so actually, you know what? I think the quickest way to get to this place is to fly down to it. It's a side quest. Uh, yeah. Why am I going to the? I should have gone just to Goron City. Okay. We're gonna warp again real quick, or maybe not. Maybe we'll just fly down from here. Actually, no, we're not, because we're gonna catch on fire up here. We're just gonna warp to Goron City. My dad, God bless his patience and my parents' patience. When I was younger, I didn't really have a favorite kind of music. And then we got a movie called Muppets from Space, right? And the first song on the soundtrack, because it was all like old R&B songs that was primarily the soundtrack, right? Um, this is not the. Oh my goodness. Maybe we'll do it right now. Okay, this is the shrine that I want. Um, the one in Goron City. Having a map is useful, when you can actually see like place names and stuff. Anyway, we got this movie Muppets from Space um, on VHS, and the entire soundtrack was like old R&B and soul tracks, right? One of the first songs on there was a Brick House by the Commodores, right? It's like the first song on the soundtrack in the movie. And I like that song, right? And like growing up, like my uh, maternal grandfather, my grandpa Lucas, always played the Temptations, right? So I was familiar with the Temptations, the Jackson Five, and Motown, and all that kind of stuff. But um, I didn't see that as like kind of like my music, right? That was like the older generations, right? So um, there we go. This is the guy we need to talk to. My reckless brother hasn't come back yet. What in the world is he thinking? Brother. My little brother, Gongaron. I'm really proud of him, but he said he was going to go dig up the secret of the hero, and then he just took off. I don't really know what in the world got into him. I'm certain my little brother went off to Gorko Tunnel, southwest of Gorko Lake. The bedrock in that tunnel was incredibly hard, so us Gorons gave up trying to dig it out ages ago. Instead of chasing dreams, I'd prefer uh, to see him face reality and help us out with some important Goron work. I wonder when my brother will come home. Can't really be searching for the secret of the hero in the depths of the Gorko Tunnel, right? The secret of the hero is a fairy tale of sorts, passed down from Goron to Goron for ages. As for me, I heard about it from my dad's cousin's neighbor's uncle. I love that bit from Spaceballs, and I love that it's used here too. I don't know the exact quote, but I just love that. No, you, no, I am your father's uncle's brother's cousin's roommate. Or whatever the order was. Just I love stuff like that. Wish he'd grow up a little. Yeah, where is this place? Abandoned spot southwest of Gorko Lake. Bedrock's insanely hard in that area, so we gave it a digging ages ago. Just an excuse to, yeah, okay. You're done talking, so... Or you're done saying stuff new. So, what we will do is we will warp over here. Very, very close, Redria. We're at 199 now. We're at 199. Which is just astounding that y'all watch me paint and watch me draw and watch me play games. Like, I'm very, very thankful. Very thankful. Very, like, extreme, more than you'll ever know. Okay, so yeah, I was telling the story. Okay, so we got Muppets from Space. This first song was the Commodore's song Brick House, and I liked that song, right? And then A couple of weeks later, I'm guessing because of this movie, my dad really liked getting those like you could like order CDs from like catalogs, right? So he would get a lot of gospel CDs, a lot of gospel CDs, um, and then like older stuff that he grew up listening to too, right? Um, so my my dad got the Commodore's Ultimate Collection, and I remember looking at the cover, and it's all the Commodores, right? All six of them, and they got afros and the butterfly collars, and I'm like, these are the dumb. Keep in mind, I'm like 12 years old. I'm like, these are the dumbest looking people I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are they wearing? Because I didn't equate that to being like the style at the time, right? Hey, so I'm looking at this cover, like these are the stupidest people I've ever seen. Um, and then the first song on the album is Machine Gun, which is now one of my favorite songs ever, right? But at the time, here's the place we need to be. Um, but we're going to take out some of these guys now. Because I can't be bothered to deal with them. I don't really want to. Like, I don't want to deal with them while I'm climbing back up the hill, you know? Alright, there we go. So the first song on the album is Machine Gun, which is an instrumental. It's a 2.5 minute instrumental, right? And me being younger and dumb, I was like, where are the words? Why are there no words? You know, again, being young and foolish, not realizing that there's a lot of worth in instrumental. Oh, that's right. These things do not spawn until you talk to the crap. Okay. All right. We'll climb back up here. So again, I was not a fan, which is funny now because Machine Gun is one of my favorite songs. But at the time, I was like, this is dumb. So my dad's just listening to this CD, and my mom's like in the kitchen, like cooking something or cleaning something or whatever, like getting something ready for dinner. Um, and I'm doing homework, and my dad's listening to the CD, and my siblings are somewhere else in the house. And all of a sudden, I hear the beginning drum riff of Brick House. And I was like, wait, what? And sure enough, Brick House was on this album. And I was like, wait a minute. So effectively, I stole my dad's CD. Like, I asked to borrow it and listen to it myself. And I wore that CD out. Like, it was, I think I still have it at my parents' house. Like, it's all cracked and, like, it's just like, it's barely playable anymore. If you try to pop it in, like, the, the songs skip and all that kind of stuff. Um, but my dad kind of directed the way that my musical taste would go because I fell in love with the Commodores. Like the Commodores are, I mean, you can see it in my name. Commodores are my favorite band. To this day, my favorite band, right? 20 years later, which is crazy to think about that like cuz I was like 12. So yeah, 20 years later, Commodores are still my favorite band. Uh and that was a catalyzing moment for because from there came Earth, Wind and Fire, came Kool and the Gang, came Parliament Funkadelic, Stevie Wonder, Aretha, all the rest of the stuff that came out of that, and then like following kind of like black music through the 80s and 90s, and listening to hip hop now, like it kind of that kind of directed the way that I listen to music now, right? Um, and it got me started on like hunting for records because like I love going record hunting, right? um Now I gotta do this all over again. TJ, you big dummy. Should have just okay. That takes care of one of them. All right. Yeah, safe to say, my dad never got that CD back. Is that all that's here? Oh, okay. The last time I did this, I was playing on master mode. That's why. That's why. So we got to get one of these rock stakes. Bring it back. Oh no, there they are. There they are. Hey, Kidney, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate it. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Thank you for the lurk, my brother. I hope you have a good day at work. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. We're just talking a little bit about my dad because it's Father's Day and everything. Actually, what am I using these for? Someone's throwing boulders. I don't appreciate it. That was supposed to look cooler than it did, but whatever. Ooh. Give me some fire arrows, please. Thank you. Okay, now we'll go get this stuff. There we go. But yeah, speaking of God, so okay, so there's a gospel group called the Winans, right? Um, and my dad had a lot of their stuff on cassette, right? And I remember because we were living in our first apartment, or second apartment actually, on Park Ave in Chatham, and my dad had the Winans' first album, which was just called Introducing the Winans. He had that on cassette, and he could never get it to like it just didn't work, right? It just didn't work. And I remember I would spend ages in the basement of that apartment. Because I guess it was more like a townhouse, but not like the townhouses that you see now that are like condo buildings that are like multiple. Ooh, look at this dude right here. Bye, Felicia. Um, it wasn't like that, right? It was basically like just an apartment. But anyway, I went down in the basement for what seemed to me like ages, trying to get this tape to work. And I was making progress, I thought, right? And then finally I went down there with the tape and I spooled it enough or whatever. And keep in mind, I'm like 6 or 7 years old. Not, it had to be, I was younger than 7 because we moved when I was like turning 7. We moved into our house. So I was like 5 or 6. And I finally got the thing to spool and I put it in and it worked and it was great. And I got so excited. I told my dad, like, Dad, like I fixed it. He was like, wow, that's amazing, son. Good for you. Cut to years later. And I came to the realization I was living here in this apartment and with my girlfriend. And I was just thinking about that because I had this I was listening to one of the songs on my phone and I was like, I have a hunch. So I called up my dad and I was like, Dad, you remember how I fixed the introducing the Winans cassette? And he was like, I do remember that, son. I was very impressed. And I was like, yeah, you just went out and bought a new tape, didn't you? And he just kind of chuckled and he was like, well, son, you were trying so hard, but, you know, uh, My dad just went out and bought a brand new version of the tape and then just put it where the old tape was so that I would go and try and fix it, and it worked. Uh, but that's the kind of person my dad is. You know. Oh yeah, this rock roast looks so appetizing. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. That actually kind of looks good. That actually kind of looks like it'd be, if not tasty, like it looks interesting. You know. You do smell deliciously grilled rock roast. Chow down, man. Yum indeed. I could probably forward the text, can't I? Condensed minerals seared in a high heat to perfection. Taste explosion. I'm like a phoenix reborn, ready to fly. In fact, I am Death Mountain. All right, man. Yeah, we're just mesmerized by him eating. Also, I'm just looking at this thing. Uh, if you're still in the chat or still in the stream, oh man, I'm dropping frames again. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna wait for my internet to stabilize. Okay, I think it's stable now. If you're still in the chat, I just realized that uh, the person I was calling Alexander, I think your username is Alex and Aaron. But feel free to let me know if that's right or wrong. But either way, thank you again for the follow. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a shrine, y'all. That's my brother for you. They do their little happy dance. I love the Gorons. Yeah, no problem. No problem, y'all. Have fun. All right. So that's 2 down. After this, we'll just have 3 to go. Which I'll probably do those 3, and then I'll call it a stream, so that I can go call my dad. Ooh. Okay, this one's fun. This one's fun. Okay, where are the... There's some rupees. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ruby, nice. Ooh. Oh man, this is gonna be tight. I thought I could. Nope. Oh man, we just missed all those reds. Haha, can't get me. Okay, so we're going to. God, I love that. I love that Dusk Noir emote. That's just fantastic. It's such a cool perspective, isn't it? Like, I just love this view. Okay, so what we're going to do, though, is we're going to fly back down here. And we're going to get as many of these... Because the rupees will still be down here, unless they fell in the pit, right? But there's still a fair number of them that didn't. So we're just going to fly down and collect them. And there are, of course, some that are just lost to the pit, but that's alright. We can deal. We'll get the ones that we can. Okay. Now, to climb back up. It's not a bad haul. Yeah, so many rupees. It was a placeholder, but I can't get rid of it now. It's a part of you. Hey, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. I mean, it's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, we got a pretty good payday today with all those rupees. Oh, here's another fun fact about my so um obviously all four of us have distinct voices, but my dad, myself, and my two brothers, my younger brother and my older brother, apparently, according to a lot of people, we all sound identical on the phone, which was a problem when I was living at home and we had like a home phone, because people would call and I would say hello and they'd be like, "Oh, hey Tim," and just start talking about like work stuff or whatever. It's like, "That is my dad. I will go get him." You're getting close to 20,000 channel points. What if I make you go to Ganon with one shrine left? Hey, I mean, if that's what happens, that's what happens. And if I beat him, like, there's nothing saying that I can't just hop back in the file and do the rest of the game, right? Right? Because like there's still the rest of the game to go. But I can't guarantee that. Like, if you did it today, like I would probably have to do that next weekend, um, just because we're running out of time today. Because basically, I'm going to do these other three shrines and then uh, and then call it a day. But we just got three more to go. Three more to go. This one will be easy. My mom and sister and I also sound the same over the phone. Yeah, nice, nice. Hey, I am never going to discourage anybody from using their channel points for whatever they want. Um, we just may have to, like I said, we just may have to do that next time. Um, but I'm not going to say it wouldn't be funny. I am all for having a good time, I'm all for just having fun with stuff, right? Life is both too short and too long to take yourself too seriously. So I absolutely refuse to do so. Like, I take myself seriously enough, and I take the things I do seriously. I take myself and the things that I do as serious as I think they're warranted. You know. Oh, I already did the diving challenge for you, didn't I? You're not the person I need to talk to. Neither are you. There's the old dude who lost the ceremonial something, and he's usually on these stairs. Or I can get speed paints. Choices. True. I may have to wait until it's like daytime for him to be where I need him to be. Because there's an old dude who lost a like the ceremonial trident. But where is he? There he is. No, that's Groove. Where is this dude? Is he back here somewhere? I don't think I've ever actually stood in the center of this thing. Okay, come on. This is supposed to be a quick and easy thing to do here. God, I love the look of this place, I must say. Oh, maybe he's up there. Oop. want to try something. Nope. I didn't think so. Can you build one here, though? No, you can't. Okay. Oh, you're not the person I need. Shock arrows are just the... Yeah, yeah. Maybe he's at the end of this bridge over here. Maybe. I hate it when NPCs move. They should just stay stuck in one place. That way I always know where they are. In actuality, I prefer that they move around because it's more realistic. There he is. Yo. I knew you were the same Link from 100 years ago. You did a fine job this time. May Lady Mifa's spirit live on within us all. I must prepare for the Champion Festival. I do not have time to talk. Where did I drop it? Okay. So, there's a ceremonial trident that this dude lost in the water over here somewhere. So we just gotta look for it. Not with that. I don't actually remember myself where he dropped this. Let's come over here. See if we can see it. Actually, hold on. We should get up higher. Oh. Where did this dude drop this thing? Oh, wait. Did I just... No. Don't jump down there. There it is. Found it. Okay. Oh, no. Should be able to grab this from here. No? Okay. Cool. Should be able to grab it from here, though. Yeah. You want to come up here, please? Or, you know what? Go on there. Ceremonial trident. Okay, I was trying to fly straight up. Link. Actually, what am I doing? Just put on the... There. Put on that. And just fly up the waterfall. There we go. Much easier.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Wait, am I on the wrong side? How in the hell did I get over here? Oh, good lord. I swear. Okay. Is the plan to get the last 3 shines and then go do Ganon? No, actually, the after I get the shrines, then I'm going to move over to getting the rest of the memories and the side quests done. Um, and then playing the um, what do you call it? Doing the last side quest that I want to do is the yeah, the Zora music's so good. The last music that I want to do, or the last side quest I want to do, is the Trial of the Sword, because I'm not good at it. And then after the Trial of the Sword, we're going to do the Champions Ballad. And then once we do the Champions Ballad and do all that stuff, then we'll go to Ganon. Like, I want to get all that stuff done first. But if someone were to redeem us going to Ganon right away, I mean, hey, we got to go do Ganon. But yeah, the Zora music's so good. Oh, do I have to equip the thing? That trident. Perhaps you stand a chance. I advise that you listen to the song that the domain's children sometimes sing. Ah, yeah. I gotta go hear that song. I forgot. Oh, please excuse my yawning. I think I'm gonna talk to my dad and then take a nap. Okay, where's the one kid that's singing it? Is it you? Yeah. La-dee-doo. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. Oh, you're the Hylian who helped our Prince Sidon. You're so handsome. Thank you. Your looks still don't compare to Prince Sidon, though. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I'm not a Zora. But you're not half bad. In fact, I wouldn't mind talking with you for a bit. Hee. Want to talk? Yeah, that song. I just love singing. I even remember the song from the Champion Festival. Do you want to hear it? I do want to hear it. Okay, I'm going to sing it now. The Champion Festival song. A gift from the sky, a scale of light, splits the feet at the veiled falls sight. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. I don't really know what the song's about, but I'm going to sing it at the next Champion Festival. Mr. Trello is supposed to get the festival together, but he hasn't done anything for it yet. What is wrong with him? Do you forget that that's his job? Interesting. So we'll just come over here to Veiled Falls. All right, let me get my timer together. Let me get my timer together. Stop timer. 5 minutes. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go. So we're just going to come over to this little pond here. And as you can see, there's a pedestal with a sneaky river snail on top. We're gonna swim up this waterfall. And then we're gonna jump right back down. And hope that we get this on the first try. We got it on the first. Nah, we didn't. Nah, we didn't. So we're gonna try it again. And hopefully this time we're successful. Hopefully this time we do it right. Though I wouldn't count on it. But we'll see if we can. Nope. Nope, nope, no. Come on, sing it. I remember one time I was at a church function. And I sang this song. I don't remember what the song was, but My boss from the museum was also there. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button and didn't actually attack with the whatever. We'll try that again. Anyway, I was singing this song at this church function. I'll never forget my boss came over to me afterwards and she said, I knew you could sing, but I didn't know you could sing. Made me feel kind of good. If I do say so myself. Actually, since we're talking about fathers on Father's Day, this is one of the things my dad taught me how to do. He taught us how to sing. He also taught us how to dance. My dad actually had a chance to get on Soul Train way back in the day, but his mom wouldn't let him go because she thought he was too young because he was still a teenager. There we go. Finally got that right. Sing for me. My dad taught me woodworking a bit. Very nice, very nice. It was very cool. So does he do a lot of woodworking? What kind of stuff does he build? What kind of stuff did he teach you? Let's get in the Daga Keek Shrine. You know, I don't want to shame anybody's name, but Daga Keek isn't the best name in the world. Kind of feel sorry for this monk. He was probably made fun of. Oh, you went to some classes at Home Depot. Very nice. Made a model wood boat and a car. It's very cool. All right, y'all. We got 2 shrines to go after this one. Then we can move on to side quests, but that'll be for another time. Because I gotta go talk to my dad right after we do these next 2 shrines. All right, here we go. Hope you all enjoyed that. But yeah, we got 2 shrines left. We got 2 shrines left. Actually, I gotta go to Korok Forest real quick and talk to somebody. But yeah, no, Redry, that's really, really cool. It's one of those memories that you will never forget. All right. I don't remember if I talked to this dude last time, but technically you have to talk to him to finish a side quest, like the shrine quest that we did in Korok Forest. Hey, no problem. Thank you for redeeming the points. Thank you for redeeming that. You know, I appreciate it. I like singing for y'all. I feel like I did talk to this dude, but wait, where is he? There he is. Did I talk to you already? I did. Yeah, I did find some of the riddles of Hyrule. Actually, what happens if I say no? Oh, okay. We'll come back and say no later. But first I gotta go give this thing back to the dude. Because I don't really want the ceremonial trident. It's ceremonial. I don't need it. That's a little too low. That's too low of an angle. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's now where is this dude? I hope he's still out on the bridge. Unless, no, there he is. I did do something with the ceremonial trident. I remembered the legend. A gift from the sky, a scale of light splits the feet of the veiled Vol's sight. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. I already did it. Pedestal just like the one at Lady Mifa's statue. Yeah, you must thrust the light scaled trident same place. Yeah. Well, I did that. Do you not want your, you don't want it back? Whatever. Fine. Also, I'm sorry, dude. These pedestals are not the same. They're just not. Not the same. Okay. So next, we got this shrine over here. Oh. Okay, this one's gonna be fun. I forgot about this one. With the orb. Actually, you know what? Maybe we ought to leave this one for last, now that I think about it. We'll go do this one. Yeah, we ought to leave that one for last. Because it's kind of involved. It's kind of involved. So okay. So where do I go from here? So we're in Lurelin Village. Where is this from here? Okay. Maybe. Hmm. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll find our way. I've been told my last Korok should be the one where you start the game. Yeah, yeah. I'm a sucker for stuff like that, you know? I truly am. I am a sucker for stuff like that. It's just nice, you know? It brings it around. It brings it full circle. Oh, wait. I hope this isn't the one where I gotta fight the three. I have a feeling it is. Oh, it's so labor intensive. But we gotta do it. So we did the one golf Korok for 69. Nice, nice, nice. That's fitting. That's fitting. I like that. And oh no, get out of here. Yep. Yep, this is the one. This is it. I forgot about this one. That's all right. That's all right. Well, first of all, I'm going to get a better weapon. Because that's just not going to do it. Well, that was rude. Are you kidding me? Yo. If this dude respawns... Okay, good. Good. I was gonna say, if he respawned, that would be something. That would be something. So we killed the middle brother. Then we got to make sure that we put this ball in the right corresponding pedestal. Otherwise, the game doesn't like it and just makes it go away.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I think it's this one. Yeah, good. That's the middle kin. The ancient orbs, guarded by the giants of Mount Terran, lead to the shrine. Yeah. Well, we already took care of one brother. Let's go take care of the oldest one. Actually, let's heal up because Mifa's grace hasn't completely restored yet. And I know that there are other fools around here that want to get in on the... Oh! Yo, Feroce, what's happening? And actually, let me change to this weapon. Yo! Getting way too close to my personal space there, brother. Thank you. All right. That was painless. Beautiful. Ah, I love it when a plan comes together. Now, where's the pedestal? It's over here somewhere. Get out of here, son. Still probably my favorite all-time game. Welcome in, Bill. How are you? How are you? Yeah, this game is definitely squarely in my top 10. My favorite game is still Super Mario Brothers 3. Probably mostly due to nostalgia, but yeah, no, this is squarely in my top 10. Oh, we got another one. Jake, if you would like to do the honors. Production ST. I don't really want to become famous, actually. Fame is kind of a fame's kind of a bitch, actually. I don't really need it. But how are you, Bill? How are you, Bill? yeah, Redra, you can. And now we're gonna kill the baby brother, who, quite honestly, never had a chance. Just not a chance. Sorry, dude. Just not even a chance. So y'all don't mount your viewers. Hey, there it is. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jake. Fame is a form of abuse. Agreed. Agreed. Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. Glad to hear you are as well. We're just I did a lot of talking about my dad today because it is Father's Day. So a lot of reminiscing, a lot of good memories. Oh, I didn't tell y'all one of my favorite memories of my dad. Okay, so like as a family, like we would go on a lot of drives and a lot of walks, right? And one of our favorite things to do when we went on drives was to just like crank the music, right? And we would all like sing and you know just kind of like dance in the car. Like that was one of our favorite things to do. And we would go on walks as well. When I was really young, I'll never forget. Uh, we went on a walk during the winter, and happy Father's Day from me and Crystal, who say that you have great and comforting big dad energy. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, Thank you very much. So we're on a walk during the winter, and it's me, my younger brother, my younger sister, my dad, and my mom. And I'm probably around like 7 or 8 years old, right? So we're just playing around, we're throwing snowballs and all that kind of stuff. And we're in Tecumseh Park in Chatham. And my dad, like, he starts like lobbing snowballs at us too, right? Um, just starts lobbing snowballs at us. And we're like throwing them back. And I'm hiding behind this like Jake will probably remember there used to be a big flower garden and a fountain in Tecumseh Park. While I was hiding behind that, I poked my head out, and my dad, from probably like 30 feet away, threw a snowball that hit me perfectly, like right in the middle of my face, like right in the nose. It was glorious, and like it didn't hurt or anything like that. And he was apologetic, but also at the same time, he was like, "What a shot!" And it was an amazing shot. You didn't even get to see Sergio's message. I'm assuming it was the same. It was the same. It was the same. Yeah, no problem, Jake. No problem. We've still got one more shrine to do after this one, and that one's going to take a little bit. So we'll probably be here for another 15 minutes or so. Yeah, no, it was a perfect shot. It was fun. My mom was all like, "Tim." He was like, "I didn't do it on purpose." Oh, you know what? We can get rid of this because it's going to break anyway. Yeah. There we go. Cool. All right, this is the second to last time we're going to be doing Ring Around the Rosie on these shrines here. There we go. Well, at least until we do the Champions Ballad. Then we'll get to do it more. Ooh, I cannot wait for those. It's going to be so good. But we've got a lot of stuff to do first. Okay. And now we're going to go back to where it all began. Mostly, I mean, the story really kicks off in Kakariko Village. If you're following the story of the game. So we're going to go back to Kakariko Village. And we're going to do this last shrine. Which hopefully doesn't take too long because I need to call my dad. Delete pin. There we go. Actually, I might wait until we're at my girlfriend's parents' house, uh, because then like her dad can wish my dad a happy Father's Day and vice versa. So we might wait for that. I'll probably wait for that actually, but I still need to eat because I haven't eaten yet today. I'm back to lurk and say goodnight and have fun. So, well, thank you, Trip. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night, restful night, and hopefully we'll see you next time. But yeah, have a fantastic night, and thank you for the lurk. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'm gonna steal these apples. Have I not talked to you about this stuff yet? Yes, yes, yes. We know how the Yiga clan came to be. Eliminate all. Yes, 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 yes. I need to see if this orb's been stolen yet. No, it hasn't. Okay. What do I need to trigger for that to be stolen? Yo, wake up. Oh, she's dreaming about me. We're gonna read her diary in the meantime. Actually, we're not gonna do that right now. We'll do that after. It would be rude to read her diary while she's sleeping. Hmm? Ah, so the sword has been returned to its rightful owner. Just as I expected of you, hero. The sword that seals the darkness is your counterpart. As long as that blade is by your side, you wield enormous power. The princess risked everything for that sword. Do not forget that, and do not waste this chance. By the way, how are you faring thus far? I sense it. Their presence. Daruk, Urbosa, Rivali, Mifa. 100 years ago, I put my life on the line to fight alongside everyone, but I could not protect them. They died without fulfilling their destinies. I've lived all this time thinking they died in vain, but this energy I feel from their presence. It seems they have not given up. I can also sense that they were all overjoyed to see you again. Really? Ravioli was overjoyed to see me again? Now you all serve the same purpose. It's time to attack. No, I'm not doing that now. Nope. You believe it happened? Oh, that's right. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. I forgot. The most important part of it is that it happens at night. Yeah, I already. Yeah, well, she will have to wait a little longer there. Yeah, whatever. Zelda's waited this long. She can wait a little longer. That's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. Yeah, we'll put this on. Sure. Oh, wait. My wife left me today. The last thing she said to me, what's more important, the Cuckoos or me? I chose the Cuckoos, which is dumb. Really dumb. Wait, you need to have completed the 3 side quests in Kakariko. Oh. Dang. Okay. Right, Bill? Idiot. The lonely arrow girl. Well, yeah. I mean, your husband decided to leave you for Cuckoos. Have you done the chicken challenge, the firefly ones, and found the fairy fountain? I've found the fairy fountain. I haven't done the chicken challenge, or the fireflies. So we'll do those. Hopefully that didn't take too long. All right. So those are the 3 you got to do, huh? Yeah, because I already helped the Kango out. Your wife makes bows and arrows for a living? How rad is it? I mean, it would be rad, but this idiot over here who likes his chickens more just decided to give all that up. The alliteration just now was amazing. Hey, Crystal, how are you? How are you? There are people who played this game, mess around for a while, but basically play through the main quest line, beat Calamity, and then just stop playing. Those people confuse me. Me too. Me too. Found the fairy fountain chicken challenge. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Where's the chicken dude? You absolute dummy. Oh, actually, hold on. I think I gotta. Oh, I gotta wait till it stops. Well, actually, hold on. I gotta wait till night. But it's raining, so. Because I'm pretty sure I have enough fireflies. Oh, he's in the coop. Oh, okay. Well, I can't play it, but harps are fascinating to watch and listen to. Yeah, harps are pretty neat. I kind of consider Calamity to be just another side quest. Oh yeah, yeah, same. I didn't remember him being in the coop. I thought he would be standing right here. Actually, I think he's this dude here, but he's on duty right now. Because the father is up on the hill. The father who actually, like, his wife was killed. He is in the daytime. Well, I think what it is, it's because those two guys swap, right? So just a regular bed. It's fine. Let's try noon. I think it might also be weather dependent. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. For someone who's played this game as much as I have, I should probably know, but but I don't. All right. Let's see. Have they swapped? They have swapped. Yeah, there he is. Yo, dude. Sir Link, my Kuko's, my precious Kuko. Yeah, okay. Relax. Relax. Now that my wife wants nothing to do with me, my Kukos are my only emotional. That's your fault, man. That is your fault. I've got no sympathy for you. But I will go find your chickens. At night, the chicken guy sneaks off, so I'd find them before. Yeah. Here we go. Let's go get these things. Okay, there's one. I'll deal with you later, kid, when we do the rest of the side quests. Did it land where I needed it to? No. Close, though. Okay, there's two. Jumping around with the chickens is classic Zelda gameplay. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Relax. Yo. Yo, Nat, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. How are you? How are you? How was your stream? Okay, there's three. We're just collecting Kukos right now. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Breaking the Sims 4 as usual. Nice. I like that. Well, thank you for bringing your community over. Really do appreciate it. For those of you who don't know me, I am Soul Commodore. I am an artist who primarily does art streams, but also does gaming streams. You caught one of the gaming streams today. Just playing some Breath of the Wild. We're en route to getting the last shrine of the 120 in the base game, because we're going to be doing the ones in the Champions Ballad as well, like the DLC. But in the base game, we've got one more shrine to go, but we just got to do some side quests beforehand. That's 4. Yeah, so we're almost done getting all the shrines. Right now we just got to go collect these chickens though. So this is 5. I am doing all the side quests. Yep. I'm doing all the side quests, all the shrines and all the memories. I'm not doing all of I'm not filling out the compendium, like doing all the pictures, and I'm not doing all the Korok seeds because I ain't got time for that. I ain't got the time or the patience for that. Uh, but we are doing all the shrines, side quests, and memories. Kakariko's your favorite area? My Kukos! They are my tiny therapists. I need them. Exactly. So, interesting note that I'll say really quick, because I said this early on, like the first time we were in Kakariko. If y'all remember the music from Kakariko Village in the original Zelda game, right? How it had the theme, and Kakariko's theme isn't actually in this version, but it is. If you listen very closely, there's a glockenspiel in the back that goes like this. Oh, hold on. It's not the right part of the music. When the right part of the music comes, then I'll show y'all. Is that 6 or 7? I think that's 6. But I know a lot of people were disappointed that the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Kakariko Village theme wasn't in this game. But it is. It's just very hidden. Very, very hidden. So I'll point that out in just a second when the music loops again. Okay. So during this part, there's a glockenspiel that's very in the back. And it actually plays the music. It plays like the first couple of notes of the original Kakariko Village theme. So I will shut off my mic and I will turn up. Well, actually, I won't turn up the music, but I'll sing along with it because it's very, very deep in there. Like it's very hidden, but it repeats it twice. So the Kakariko Village theme is actually in this theme. I remember watching a YouTube video on it, and it was like, okay, that's really neat. Okay, where are these other chickens? There's one. I think this is 7. I think this is 7. Oh, wait. What? Link! My Kukos! My sweet baby Kukos! They're all back! Oh, well, look at that. Nice. Thank you for the rupees. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I can't pick up your wife and bring her back to you. That's against some laws. So we're going to sit here for nighttime. Then we're going to go do the fireflies. And then we'll be able to do the shrine quest. Yeah, it's against a whole bunch of laws. You can't just, like, kidnap somebody and bring them somewhere against their will. It's slightly frowned upon. But yeah, if you have a chance to hear it better, check out... actually, let me just link it in the chat. Yeah, here it is. The hidden song that no one noticed in Breath of the Wild. Let me just link this. Because this is where I learned of it. Also, you can hear it better when you listen to it yourself, instead of just having me sing it. Link it. Yes. Okay, how many fireflies do I have? Because if I don't have enough, I'm going to be sad. I've got 4. Okay. I think I need 5, right? I think I just need 5. Hello. Hey, who do you think you are? Don't you think it's rude to barge into a lady's room at night? Huh? Isn't that a Sheikah slate? Could it be that you're the legendary swordsman Grandma told me about? The one from the Great Calamity? Huh. I thought you'd be a lot older. Honestly, it's hard for someone as young as me to imagine the Great Calamity, but judging by the look on your face, I suppose it's hard for you to imagine it too. Seriously? Well, I suppose there are a lot of crazy things that have happened in this world that are hard to grasp. Oh, my name's Lasley. I run a clothing shop with my older sister Clarie. You should stop by sometime. All right. You gonna tell me about your fireflies? Yeah, there we go. If only the fireflies would come in play so I could still see them. Here. That glowing! Could it be you that caught some? Show me, show me. I mean, it might be my sword, actually, but here you go. Oh, wait, I gotta hold them. That's right. Why do I only have 4? There we go. I'm sure your grandmother would love this. Just releasing bugs in the house. Thank you. This is all I have to offer, but please accept it with my gratitude. Yeah. They glow so prettily. It's magical. Well, you're pretty too. Hee. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. All right. Hey, Nat, thank you for the lurk, and thank you again for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Well, let's take a picture, shall we? I don't think this does anything, but yeah, let's take a picture. See if we can get a better angle, actually. Yeah, there we go. I don't think Clarie actually says anything. Like, I don't think, like, that's not part of any side quest. But let's see. Let's see. Let's explore. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm good. Okay. So, with that, here we go. Link! We were standing guard the whole time, and yet this awful thing still happened. How could we let someone sneak right past us? Someone snuck in and stole Lady Paya's most prized possession. I'm sure Lady Paya would feel more at ease if she saw Master Link's face. Well, alright. Let's go. Link, I swear I only took my eyes off it for a second. What should I do? What's wrong? The Sheikah heirloom. Oh, excuse me. The heirloom has been stolen. And just when I finally discovered the heirloom secret. Mm-hmm. The Blessing of Antiquity is one of those ancient shrines. Heirloom is the key that opens the shrine. And just before we were able to tell you this, the thing is stolen. Yes. No one from the village would do such a thing, would they? Well, let's see. Someone with evil intent came into the sacred place. I'm glad grandmother is safe, but I still feel so violated. That's fair. A lot of people feel that way when they get broken into, when the stuff gets broken into. Hey, Bree, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you? I will stay by her side, yes. At least until we get outside and I start looking for this dude. Master Link, thank you for staying by my side the whole day. I now see that crying and feeling scared won't help us get the heirloom back. I checked with Dorian and Kato, but they said they didn't see anyone other than villagers around. I'll try again to remember all I can about the night that the heirloom was stolen, but the thief may still be hiding nearby. I've got a bad feeling. If you spot any suspicious movement at night, don't approach. Alright. So we'll make it nighttime again. I mean, we're pretty close, but we'll make it night. That Kuko just lit itself on fire, as am I. Okay, so now we gotta kind of hide. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Well, what are you doing, Lasley? This whole side quest is kind of highlights the underbelly of sadness that is within Kakariko Village that you don't really recognize just playing the game the first time. Like you just think everybody's like, you know, just hanging around, but oof, I forgot I was supposed to put the oh, don't you hate that when that happens? Forgetting to put the laundry in the dryer? Yeah. You did, Redria, but that's okay. That's okay. Also, yeah, Angel, we know. We know. But yeah, you get a lot of sad stories now. Well, by a lot, I mean like maybe like two. But hello. Ah! Kakariko has lots of secrets. Yeah, you have the dude who left his wife for chickens. You have Lasley. Not even Clarie knows. This is where the love of my life sleeps. No other guy has been able to stack up. See, that's so sad. Her love died. Where's the heirloom? Which Link? Come on, have some tact. Did you steal it? What? Why would I steal something like that? Are you following me because you think I'm a suspect? At least Link is honest with it. How awful of you. He got attacked by a monster and he promised he would always protect me. That's so heartbreaking. Link, come on. Also, that's a little hint for those of you who don't know what's going on. Hey, Ferno Big Guy. Welcome in. How are you? How are you? I'm sorry for your loss. Thanks, I guess. The next time, try to be a little more sensitive to people you don't know. Yeah, really. Everyone has their own issues to deal with. I mean, for real, Link. Not your finest moment. Ah. Alright, so now... Ooh, he's already heading up there, but I want to see the old lady, because she's also funny. I'm good, thank you. We're just we're just about to wrap up our final shrine, the 120th shrine. I want to get the old lady though. This one, I always find this one funny. Okay, where is she? Huh? Where is she? I gotta come this way. It's been a while since I've done this shrine. Clearly. Well, where is she at? Oh, that's no good. Because that's the dude we need to follow. But there's an old lady who says something funny. Like if you follow her. But I don't know where she spawns in. Oh, there she is. Phew. She's coming from that side. What are you up to, ma'am? Yo, caught you. Yeah. Huh, you caught me orange-handed. Yes, I'm a big fan of carrots, but my old man hates them. So sometimes I sneak out at night to get my fill. Please don't tell my husband. Oh, that's right. She comes out of the house, like the shop. That's right. I was looking the wrong way. I've started so many files on this game but never completed them. Ah, I feel that. I'm like that with some games. If you ever get the chance to finish it, I highly recommend it. Is that any way to talk to an old woman? I almost choked on my carrot. Impa gave me the plum tree orchard. And yes, the orchard may be an heirloom of this village, but it's technically mine. You young people. You caught me. I simply can't get enough of the bittersweet and nutty flavor that lies beneath its fiery exterior. There's no greater food. But seeing how those two are acting, I'm not about to admit having a love affair with carrots. Right. I'm counting on you not to tell my old man about this. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to say a word. Okay. So maybe now we can follow this dude. I must do something. But you have to kind of follow at a distance. What's Dorian up to? This is where it gets really heartbreaking. This secret's sad. And unfortunately, I haven't really talked to Dorian at other parts of the game, so I can't even I can't really give you don't really get a hint of the context from earlier. Although I think I talked to one of the kids. And well, what's he doing? Oh, that's a different dude. It's rare to have a young lad like you in a village like this. You aren't part of the Yiga clan, are you? No. Please, what do you take me for? I'm just pulling your leg. You look so serious. Couldn't help but goad you a little bit. Yeah. Ever since the big earthquake the other day, but that was days and days and days and days ago. Oh, welcome back, Bree. Please don't hold against me. Here, take this in exchange. Thank you. You know your wife is all about carrots, eh? Okay. There he is. He's up here. For some reason I thought he went out to the point first, but sure is quiet out here. Okay, keep running. Thank you. You know, one thing, since we're waiting, because we're gonna get into some like history here, with this dude, and he is a father. So one thing that I like to talk about with my dad too is like, my dad really instilled like a love of music in us, because like my dad played a lot of percussion instruments, and like his house growing up was always filled with music. So our house was always filled with music growing up. There was always somebody playing something, you know, which I always really liked. Pay no attention to the large glowing sword. Yeah. But every time like friends would come over to our house, like someone in the house somewhere would be playing music, which, you know, I sometimes miss every once and again. Show yourself. All right. Here we go. And of course, like my mom was big about music as well, you know. Um, but I already mentioned earlier, like my taste in music really came from my dad. But okay, here we go. I know you're there. Show yourself. You don't have to shout. I'm right here. So you're the one who stole the heirloom. Such anger. It seems it's the only thing that's truly special to the fools of this village. Why would you steal it? Don't play dumb, Dorian. You knew what you were getting yourself into when you decided to leave the organization. Ooh. You forfeited your life the moment you left. You did well to tell us about the heirloom. Unfortunately, your usefulness has come to an end, as must you. But first, it appears we have an audience. From my fallen master. Alright, relax, dude. You ain't nothing. Phew. You ain't nothing. I can't believe I was being followed. I'm sure you figured it out, but this is all my fault. There's no point in trying to hide it. I am a member of the Yiga clan. Or, I used to be anyway. But then I met the most incredible woman who blessed me with two amazing children. And so I tried to change my ways. Tried to leave the clan. But the Yiga, they took my wife's life as punishment. God damn, dude. I couldn't let them hurt my children, so I used my position as a gatekeeper to gather information for the Yiga. I told them about you and about the village in exchange for safety. But my grief over losing my wife consumed me, and I finally decided to cut ties with the Yiga completely. I decided I could protect my children from the Yiga. I wasn't afraid of them. But the Yiga are pure evil. They told me they would kill both Impa and Paya if I didn't play along. Paya figured out that this heirloom is the key to opening an ancient shrine. We weren't able to make it work, but Paya thinks maybe you can. Paya and all of us are devoted to helping you in your quest. Now please restore this heirloom to its pedestal. You know, dude, the Yiga clan's still out there. Like, you should probably, take care of yourself. That was just one dude. And here we go. The final shrine. The final shrine in the base game. So I've told you all, I'm sure that my girlfriend's going to Sarasota for a Dragon Boat Festival, the International Dragon Boat Festival, um, international competition. And during that time, like I'm going to be splitting my time between my hometown and here, where we live now. Um, so when I'm in my hometown, I'm going to try again to convince my dad to do another stream with me because that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll keep what happened a secret. Coco and Katla won't know a thing. You got it, man. Yeah, I hope he's up for it because he did have fun last time. He did have fun last time. So hopefully he's down for it again. Do I have a terrible weapon that I can get rid of for this wind cleaver? That's not the stream not the page I want. Mm, actually, you know what? I'd rather have all this stuff. Yeah. Hopefully he agrees to do another one. I might do a rerun of that first stream because it's Father's Day. So I might do a rerun of it later on if I can figure out how that works. And here we go, everybody. The final shrine, 120. Edge of duality. Okay, well, we're going to get rid of some weapons anyway. All right. Let's get rid of that. That's right, the final shrine. And the last ring around the rosy, which is a tradition that I do for... I think because the first time I played, I did this behind every single shrine, hoping there'd be another treasure chest. And it's something I've just continued doing. Here we go. I should say again, final shrine until we do the Champions Ballad. Then there's a bunch more shrines that we get to do. We'll let this all play out because it's the last one. The DLC for this game is so... Oh, yeah. Champions Ballad is so good. DLC is so good. I got so much more content to check out in this game. Dang. Yeah. You must now depart for the Forgotten Temple. Yes. Yes, I must. A gift from the monks. So we will do that post-haste. This won't quite be the last we'll be seeing of these monks, but like I said, that will come with the DLC once we start the Champions Ballad. But for now, we're going to depart all this rain, which is fitting that that fight and all that stuff came out in the rain, eh? Like, I like how that worked out. Now we're going to come over here to the Forgotten Temple Shrine. Forgotten Temple Shrine. And we are going to get our gifts from the monks. Actually, first we're going to get the rest of our hearts, which is going to take a minute, but whatever. We got time. We've got time. But we come behind here, and you see there's 3 treasure chests. 3 treasure chests. But first, we're going to get the rest of our hearts. Because we got a lot more hearts to get to. And you know what? We might as well, right? I hope you get used to hearing that. Gotta love for the Forgotten Temple? Yeah. Forgotten Temple is low-key. Low-key greatest area in the game. Yeah. Give me another heart container. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Got quite a few more to go, but we're getting there. So you'll notice that you can't get full hearts and full stamina. You kind of have to figure out what it is that you want. Me personally, like and actually thanks to Jake from the Woods, when I first got this game, he suggested it. He didn't spoil anything, but he suggested like maxing out your stamina is very beneficial like early in the game, and I feel that he was right. Um, you know, I the bow, I like it. Actually, we're gonna do because we. I was talking to Redria earlier about coming full circle. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to get all but one of the hearts, and then we're gonna get our gifts, and then we're gonna do something a little different. But yeah, stamina. I agree. Stamina is more important than health early in the game. Okay, because I like things coming full circle. We're going to open up these treasure chests. I mean, come on. Why would I not maximize my stamina when I'm playing Climbing Simulator? True. And we've got the Cap of the Wild. And we've got the Tunic of the Wild. And we've got the Trousers of the Wild. So we will put these on. And of course, it's Link's original gear from the very first Legend of Zelda. And now we're going to come over here. And we are going to come full circle. And then we'll call it a stream. But we're going to come full circle. You didn't know they were shorts and not pants? Yeah, yeah. I was surprised too. I thought they were pants as well, but that was just me misremembering. And we're going to go from here. Actually, did I get the Korok in here? I haven't gotten the Korok in here. Well, now we have. But wearing our original gear from the original Legend of Zelda, we're going to come out here, and we're going to go to the original place where we got our very first upgrade. We're going to head over here to the Temple of Time. Uh-oh. We almost recreated the first way that I died in this game. We wouldn't have died, because I've got enough hearts, but... I didn't realize I was that low on stamina. So we're going to take a little nostalgia trip back to the very beginning of the game. And we're going to come into the Temple of Time, which has, like I've said before, a very slowed down kind of jazz chordy version of the Temple of Time music from Ocarina of Time, which I just love. Well, we're going to take care of this guy first. And we're going to get our final heart container at the place where we got our first stamina. Just thinking about that first little cutscene when you leave the Temple of Resurrection the first time, and it reveals the world still. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was amazing. That part was absolutely amazing. All right, y'all. So, let me, there we go. I'm going to come back over here. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for coming out and watching. Really do appreciate it. That's going to be it for me today. I'm going to, yeah, you know what? It's weird, Bill. I was telling Jake, like, after my first playthrough, like, I had just finished my first playthrough of this game. And I was like, I'm already nostalgic for this game. And I just finished playing it for the first time. Like, I hadn't even gotten the DLC yet, right? And I was already, like, nostalgic for that first time coming out and seeing the wide open expanse and being like, okay. Especially because this was my first ever Zelda game. Like, the first Zelda game I've ever played. But yes, thank you everybody for coming out. I really do appreciate it. If there are any of you in the chat who are fathers or father figures, or are, you know, filling the role of a father or a parent in a relationship, regardless of your gender, happy Father's Day. I hope you have a wonderful day. If any of you have a relationship with a father or a parental figure that takes that role, and you're close and it's a good relationship, you know, make sure you just, I hope they have a good Father's Day, and you know, tell them how you feel, you know, because we don't always get enough of a chance to do that, you know. Like I said, I was gonna call my dad. I'm gonna text him, but I'm gonna wait until we go to my girlfriend's parents, so that we can all have like a big old, like, happy Father's Day together. Like, I'll call him then. Maybe he'll be up for a video call. And then later today, I am going to actually see if I can rerun the stream that I did with my dad. We were playing Tecmo Super Bowl. I'm gonna see if I can get that rerunning, you know, because it is Father's Day, you know, and that was fun. Well, thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. It's always a pleasure to have you in the chat as well, you know. And yes, thank you, Angel. You too. First, though, we got to go find someone to raid. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to wait until the host is done, like they're done their stream, before I can run the rerun. But I'll figure that out when the time comes. In the meantime, let's go find somebody to raid. So we'll go to Twitch. You know, a better streamer would probably have this up and running already, instead of just like ad-libbing while he's getting it ready. But you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, you know what? We're going to spread the love. We're just gonna go over and say hello to Redria, who's playing Minecraft right now. So we're gonna go say hello to Redria, and maybe we'll get a little song. Redria plays. There we go. No, they wouldn't. Okay, fair. Fair. All right. Okay, so yeah, we're heading over to Redria, so everyone just be your wonderful selves and say hello. It should be a good time. Redria is always a good time, and maybe we'll get Redria will sing us a song when we go in, which will be nice. So yeah, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's raining so. It's raining so. Hallelujah, it's raining so. More. I gotta. Amen doesn't rhyme, so. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Next stream is going to be tomorrow. We're going to be doing an art stream. So hopefully you can check that out at 6 p.m. Eastern. And if not, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll check you all out next time. All right. Take it easy, everybody.